would you have done if you were in the same situation as our Bryan Lord? A story that we still cannot believe that happened to him at Beaver Creek and Apex yesterday.
What?
Is what we thought when he sent us a text of his decision. Bryan, what did you do? Please share with everybody.
I was looking like a crazy person in Beaver Creek yesterday, in the peak of good living, just outside of Five Below, as I was loading a shopping cart into the back of my SUV, like the physical shopping cart.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Well, what was I supposed to do? I didn't have any other thing I could do in the moment. It was Boys' Day with my 2-year-old Marty. We went out to Beaver Creek. We did some shopping at Five Below, Dick's Sporting Goods. We went to TJ Maxx. Well, all of those stores are in a line. We parked at Five Below. And by the end of our tour, we were a quarter mile from where we parked in TJ Maxx.
Right.
So I've got all these bags, and they're in the TJ Maxx cart, and I'm wheeling them out of the store, and I think, well, I can't carry my elephant child and all these bags a quarter mile back to the car. I'm going to have to wheel the shopping cart. So I do. And then about halfway through, I thought, how am I going to get this cart back? I'll figure it out. So I get to the car, and I buckle Marty in, get the bags in, and I thought, okay, here is where you decide what kind of man you are.
Oh, really? Okay.
Are you the kind that leaves the shopping cart in the parking lot for somebody else to walk and grab and take back?
Quarter mile away from the
You can't leave
store.
your kid in the car by himself for a quarter-mile trek.
Exactly. I can't just go back. So I kept the trunk open with all the TJ Maxx bags, and I put that cart up there.
He did his best Chris Farley impersonation as he got it back to TJ Maxx.
And then?
Oh, I couldn't get the cart in the first time, so then I brought it out and folded the back seats down. Hold on, Marty. And then and I'm all of 145 pounds. These carts are heavier than you think.
I'm exhausted.
I finally got it in. No doubt a couple people saw me doing this thinking I'm just some guy who steals shopping carts with his 2-year-old. They didn't know what I was doing.
I have to say, in all my years, I've never seen anyone on this planet do what you did.
No, I haven't either.
Well, you know how I am. If I get something at the grocery store and I don't end up wanting it, I have to take it back to where I got it from. I can't just put it somewhere. So it's the same thing with the shopping cart. And then here's the thing. I couldn't get the back hatch down, so I left the back hatch.
Of course not. You had a shopping cart in the back of your SUV,
Of your
Bryan.
Volvo.
I couldn't get the hatch back down.
They're
Really?
not designed for that.
You had a shopping cart in the back of your SUV,
I
man.
know.
Even though those are smaller shopping carts.
I was looking like
my
a crazy
God.
person. I couldn't put the
Yes.
hatch down. So then I'm driving, 4 miles an hour.
This
4
is
miles an hour
unbelievable.
through the parking lot to get the thing back to TJ Maxx. I just didn't want the thing to fall out in the back, and I get there, and there's a guy putting 3 or 4 TJ Maxx carts together who obviously worked there.
And here you are pulling up.
Yeah, I popped out and wrestled out of the cart, and I said, "Hey, sir, found this one."
Oh, my God.
Got one more for you."
Weirdly, it was a quarter mile away.
Yeah. He was not amused.
What would you have done, Kyle?
I honestly probably would have tried to just find the nearest rack, even though I know for Bryan there wasn't one nearby. I'm honestly probably a horrible human being. I would have left it somewhere relatively close. I don't know if I would have pushed it all the way back.
I'm in your camp. If there is no shopping cart corral, I will just take it back to the sidewalk. And I figure that's easier. You don't have to deal with traffic. That is a help. And that is what I'm going to do, because what I would do if I was walking out of Five Below and I was heading to TJ Maxx and I saw a TJ Maxx shopping cart, this is something I would do. I would walk that over there as a random person finding a random cart, even if I don't need it.
Yeah, I'll say that I get that, and you're right, and that could be helpful for somebody.
Yeah.
For me, I had this burden of
I can feel it.
I'm putting this on, but we're raised in I don't know, maybe it's just being raised in rural Indiana, but we're raised to you want to leave things better than you found them.
Of course.
And so by leaving the shopping cart just out and about, I'm making things worse for somebody.
Did you chip your paint? Because that's what I would be afraid of, trying to lift those heavy carts.
You know,
into
Bryan,
my
It's just one chip amongst the many.
Sarah,
really?
that's a good question that you asked me, and the answer is this. I know what I would not have done. And that I just think, you know what? I would have put the shopping cart in the back of my car.
I'm a man!
I don't know what I would have done, but I know what I would not have done.
Bryan,
and it is what Bryan did.
I'm glad you did it because that is one of my favorite stories.
That's fine.
You've told the last 3
You're
months.
going to get up there and St. Peter's going to go, he's going to be flipping through his clipboard. I see here you did not return. I don't think this entrance is for you, sir. Down
Straight
to the seventh
to hell
circle.
with you.
We need
Straight
to
to
get
the
this.
seventh circle
We need to get
for you.
we need to get the video of this. It's
God.
Kyle, Bryony, and
Oh
Sarah
my
Mix.
God.
I'm sorry I'm here.